Family confidence. Tommy, thanks much. Here's Bill, Houston, Texas. Welcome to the EIB network. Hello.
Thank you, Rush. Hello. Lone Star Dittos from the great state.
Thank you.
You bet. Earlier today, you played the Obama campaign radio ad that is running in Florida targeting African Americans. And after hearing that, I was reminded of the soundbite that you played earlier in the week from some Democrat activist who was complaining about one of the conservative PAC ads of President Too Cool Obama. Remember that? They said it was racist.
Yeah.
It was racist because it used a soundtrack that sounded like it was from those blaxploitation films of the 70s.
Yeah. That was some babe that ran the Congressional Black Caucus outreach something. Yeah, I remember that. We played that on Monday.
That's it. So my confusion about that is when Obama uses an overt racial tone in his ads, it's okay. But if a racial overtone is assumed in a conservative ad, then it's racist?
Yeah. What is racist about calling the guy cool?
That's a good question.
If we called him Joe Camel, it'd be one thing, but we haven't.
I mean, it's much more specifically racially tinged to use the voice narration that they used in that ad, to use the rhetoric they used in that ad, to use the soundtrack that they used in that ad. That is much more racially charged than anything that any of the conservative ads have put out at all.
No question. But there's, look, you know, I mean, you can answer your own question. You know as well as I do the double standard that exists. And the double standard is that it's not possible for blacks to be racist. They don't have the power to enforce their racism. And so they have free reign. They can say whatever they want to say. They can't be racists. But again, I'll tell you what all this is an indication that they're flailing away and they're grasping at straws. For that Congressional Black Caucus babe to say that the Republican ad's racist, I think all these blaming everybody else and it's not my fault and they're making fun of me and they're racist. I don't think it's not playing with a vast majority of the American people. Not nowhere near a vast majority of the American people. Bill, I appreciate the call. I really do. I'm looking for something here. It goes along the lines. Here it is. Here it is. I just found it. Apparently, sometime it was recently, there was a big American Film Institute tribute to Shirley MacLaine. And they had a whole bunch of people there. Jack Nicholson was there, and Dennis Haysbert was there. Warren Beatty was there, Shirley MacLaine's brother. And the thing was televised. It is going to be broadcast on TV Land. And Don Rickles was one of the performers. And Rickles told an Obama joke. And the story is that they're editing the Rickles joke out of the televised version of the event. And I want to tell you what the joke was. And it was noteworthy because comedians don't make Obama jokes. I mean, all these late night guys say, he's just too cool. There's really nothing funny about the guy. There's just really nothing to make fun of him about. So Rickles was typical. I mean, he was insulting everybody. He was insulting Nicholson. He was insulting Shirley MacLaine. He insulted everybody was there. Dennis Haysbert insulted him for doing Allstate commercials. Haysbert played the president on 24 in season 1. And when he got to Obama, Rickles said, President Obama is a personal friend of mine. He was over to the house yesterday, but the mop broke. So the joke is Obama was a janitor, came over to clean a Rickles' house, and the mop broke. And there was the usual nervous laughter, but there was some raucous laughter, it's reported. And so people say, was this racist, or was this just Rickles? And Haysbert was quoted, see, I thought Don, what Rickles said about me was very funny. Now, if you recall, in the South Carolina primary in 2008, Clinton is talking to Ted Kennedy. And they're talking about Obama. And Clinton said to Ted Kennedy, you know, Teddy, not too long ago, just a few short years ago, this guy, Obama, will be serving us coffee. This guy would be bringing us our cocktail, Teddy. And, of course, a minor furor erupted, and they accused Clinton of being a little racist, and Clinton got mad that they're throwing the race card down on him because he thought they had thrown the race card at him first. Because Jesse Jackson went out there and said something about South Carolina. Of course, well, we don't have any choice. We no way we're going to win South Carolina. How can it possibly South Carolina? And made some connection with Clinton going there to rally white votes in South Carolina. Clinton thought they were playing the race card, so he told Ted Kennedy, who is this guy? This guy's a nobody. Just a few short years ago, this guy be serving us our scotch, Teddy, or what have you. So here's Rickles. Yeah, President's a friend of mine. Came over to the house yesterday, but the mop broke. Anyway, the joke has been pulled from the telecast. I just wanted to pass that on. We'll be back, folks.